In this review, we're going to be looking at the Henry Allergy Cleaner by Pneumatic International. First of all, we will start with the features. The price is £199.99. It features HEPA filtration, which means it's very good for people who have allergies or pets. Thirdly, it has a 620 watt motor. It also has a 10 meter rewindable cord. The entire kit also weighs 7.5 kilos in total. So let's start with some pros about this cleaner. The first thing I'll say is that the HEPA filtration is an excellent feature. Apparently, up to 1/3 of us have some sort of dust allergy. This cleaner features a HEPA filter with 3-stage filtration. That means it traps particles that are even 800 times smaller than a human hair. What that means is you don't get any nasty smells in the air from this vacuum cleaner due to the HEPA filtration. You can believe me because I actually have dust allergies, and to date, this is one of the best vacuum cleaners I've tested for my allergies. Another pro is that it is a bagged model, which is my personal preference because firstly, they tend to hold more capacity than bagless models. And the other thing is I find them more hygienic and convenient. The capacity of the bags is actually 6 litres, and that is quite a big capacity, more than other vacuum cleaners in this price range. The other benefit is the HEPA Flow bags that you get, they act as a filtration stage as well. The bag is also extremely tough, so you don't have to worry about things like punctures inside the vacuum cleaner. The other good thing about this vacuum cleaner is the design. I mean, it's a Henry, isn't it? It's just a Henry. Everyone likes a Henry. And this one is in a special colour, light blue, which I think is nice. Another really good thing about this vacuum cleaner is that it's very convenient. Your tools have a place to go on board the Henry, and I think it makes it very convenient to use. And I think a lot of people will naturally just know how to use this vacuum cleaner. It's not very complicated. Another positive thing about this vacuum cleaner is the cable length. It's 10 meters long, and that's about twice the cable length you're going to get from other brands. Typically, cables on vacuum cleaners are about 5, maybe 6 meters long. This is 10 meters long, so you get a lot more range. Also, using the handle, it's very, very easy to unwind and rewind. Another positive thing is the suction performance. Don't be fooled by Henry because of his smile. He's actually a very powerful little guy. I have to say, some of the high-end Miele cylinder vacuum cleaners do have slightly better suction, but I think this Henry is about 90% there. For most people, that's going to be definitely enough. Another fantastic thing about this vacuum cleaner is its durability. If you're a fan of Henry, and if you know Henry, you will know that these Henry vacuum cleaners last for many, many years. There's lots of people who have had them for 10, maybe 20 years, and they still keep going strong. Also, I think the Henry line of vacuum cleaners is probably one of the best for things like DIY jobs, because you can use them without worrying too much that all the debris from your big jobs are going to muck up the vacuum cleaner. I've used this many times for DIY jobs, and it works perfectly every single time. Another great thing about this vacuum cleaner is the tools that you get included in the box. There are quite a few of them, but even if you want more, you can go to Henry Direct, quite reasonably priced, I think. But if you don't want to buy from Henry Direct, there are many third-party sellers that make tools to fit this vacuum cleaner, and you can have them at an even lower price. I love a good bargain. Another pro is the new cleaner head that you get with the modern Henrys. I think it's way better than the previous cleaner heads. It has wheels, which makes it very easy to push along. It works very well on hard floors and quite well on carpets. Now we're going to move on to the cons. The cleaning wand. It's using a push-fit style system, and sometimes it can be quite difficult to pull them apart. Personally, I would prefer a telescopic style wand that you get in many other vacuum cleaners. Next, we have the power settings. You only get one power setting in this Henry. The old style Henrys used to have two power settings, one low and one high. And I think this is kind of a bit stingy, to be honest with you. Why is it important to have multiple power modes? Well, it's very important because the lower power modes can be used for things like curtains, for example. If you use this Henry with its high suction power on your curtains, it's going to drag the curtains along. And to be honest with you, I would fear for your curtains. Another downside is this model is an allergy model. So in my opinion, that means it's aimed at people who have allergies and for people who have pets, because a lot of people have pet allergies. So why is it then in the box you don't get a turbo brush head, which is very good for picking up dog hair and cat hair? Another downside is you can buy an air-powered turbo brush head for an extra price, but I do think that an electrically powered brush head would be a really nice accessory if you could buy it and fit it yourself. The current line of Henrys don't have any option for this. It used to be a feature actually in one of the old models. It was called the Henry Hound, but they got rid of it unfortunately. Another downside is, personally, I cannot recommend this vacuum cleaner for people who have lots of carpets in their homes. If you do have a lot of carpet in your home, it would be a very good idea for you to get a model with an electrically powered brush bar, because they perform a lot better on carpets. This Henry doesn't have that feature. You could always try and use the air-powered brush tool, but they're not very consistent. They're nowhere near as good as the electrically powered brush bars. Another downside for me is the price. It's basically £200 at retail price, and a lot of other Henry vacuum cleaners, they're about half the price of this one. They basically have all the same features, but the difference with this one is that you have a HEPA filter in the vacuum cleaner, and I don't think that really justifies for a lot of people spending an extra £100. So finally, do the pros outweigh the cons for me? Personally, I would say yes, the pros outweigh the cons, but I think the price could be a little bit lower considering it's quite a basic vacuum cleaner. Would I recommend it to you? Yes, I would. Would I buy another one of these vacuum cleaners? Personally, I would say I probably would, yes, but I would also consider many other models by Shark, because I think they have a lot more in terms of innovation. There are a lot more innovative features on those models, and they offer up very high suction performance as well. Any updates, I'll put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video. Did you like it? If you did, then please give us a like. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll see you next time.